Alrighty, so we're out here with Peaches. She's a really cool dog. She is a lab Great Pyrenees mix, so she's really strong. We were just we're making some advertisements, and she's pretty fresh, so she was pulling and stuff on me, so we used that for some footage. But now that we're done with the demo, now that we're done showing off the dog's natural state, I'm actually out here and ready to train her. So we've already been working on the pulling a little bit, probably for just a couple minutes. She's a pretty quick learner though. In a higher distraction, she'll probably push it again, but like right here. All right. Very good. Looking nice. Oh, Peaches. Hey, Peaches. Hey. Peaches. Hey. Alright, so she's pretty strong, so I'm gonna have to Peaches, hey, come on. No, come on. Hey, Peaches. Hey, dude. Alright, you know, she's a lab. You got that lab in you. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, Peaches, smell this. All right, she's a little excited right now, but she's not running away from me. Peaches, hey. Oh, Peaches. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Peaches, hey. All right, you're a little sidetracked, but that's okay. Hey. Peaches, hey. Peaches. All right. So she's given me like quite a bit of just I don't care. So we gotta make her care. So, Peaches. Right, let's give her a treat. That way she kind of knows what she's getting. Ah. Peaches! Oh, good girl! Come on! Let's go! Oh, isn't that good? Oh yeah, it is. Now that she kind of knows what it tastes like. Ooh. There's a kid coming, which is Peaches. Hey. Oh. Hey. Peaches. Why are you avoiding facing me? Hey, come on. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm learning how to sit. Come on, Peaches. Peach. You want to sit? Come on, you got it. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, bud.
Okay, stop doing that. Peaches, hey. Put your butt on the ground. There we go. People don't let me doing that. Okay, good girl. Let's go. Good girl. So, I could keep pushing that. Frankly, it would be a waste of my time though to keep pushing that. That's it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna build up this natural engagement with her. Do like some leash yielding rules. So we're gonna lock this in place and see how she handles the freedom. All right, so that is too high of a jolt for her though. All right. Peaches. Hey. Oops, sorry. Did I poke you in your eye? Is that your mouth? I don't know. Ah. Peaches. Hey. Hey. Peaches. See if I can lure her into it. Hey. We're gonna have to do a bunch of everything. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good girl. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Peaches. Hey. Hey. Peaches. Hey. Come on. Come on, Peaches. Hey. Peaches. She's gonna be too tricky to get a sit out of her for now. It's just too, I could get it, but Peaches, hey. Yeah, see, she was interested the first time. She's really not overall super interested in me. Peaches, smell my hand. Smell it. Hey. You're a dog. I know you can smell the kibble. Hey. Hey, it's okay. Here. All right, you know what? There's some lovies. Peaches! Hey! Oh! Oh! Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Let's go. There we go. Very nice. No, I don't want to build this out of fear. We just gotta find whatever she goes crazy for, and then go from there. And if there's not anything she goes crazy for, then at the very least, what does she really love to do? Well, I've already noticed that one of her things she really likes to do is to go and sniff. So, if you take away the freedom to go and sniff and do what you want, and then once you sit, you get the freedom, then that's a really quick way to build that kind of, like, motivation with her. Alright, so I didn't see the squirrel. I should have been paying attention a little bit better. Let's go! What I would have done there is I would have either punished it or more effectively I would have done like a let's go, didn't listen to let's go into punishment basically. Let's go! Yeah, so sniffing is like one of her favorite things. So, if for instance, Peaches, hey, hey, you know you get it. Come on. I'm just putting the pressure on her. I really am trying to do this carefully though, because you can mess up a dog. She's really strong, so it's going to take a bit of pressure for her. Peaches, hey. Come on. Come on. Peaches. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Okay, hey, stop pulling. So you got to get it to where you can just pull on the leash and they do it immediately. If that's not your outcome, then it's not going to work. And I'm not a big fan of like the push on the butt thing. Might be pushing a little too hard. Am I pushing the sit command a little too far? I don't know. And you kind of have to gauge that with each dog. She's pretty tough, so I'm not super worried about doing that because she is very resilient. Peaches, hey, come. Oh, good girl. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go. So, obviously we're pretty early on. I'm not like, we're not like pressed or anything like, but I do want to figure out how to motivate her as quick as possible so our sessions are as efficient as possible. So what I'm going to try to do is, I've talked about her a couple times throughout videos because she is such a big deal to me, is Dory. She was a nervous, I think she was a Belgian lab mix. I know she was part Belgian. I'm just trying to remember what the other half was. I want to say it was lab. And her thing, like, even though she was food motivated, one of the things is I really needed her to do a down. And her down was great when we went home. However, she would not do it on these gravel parts. Only the grass there. Then once we graduated to the grass, then she knew the word and I could start punishing it if she didn't do it on the gravel here. So I'm going to evaluate and just see kind of how Peaches handles a little bit of a playful nudge here. Peaches. So she's not responding extremely well. Peaches, sit, come on. Hey. Hey. Okay, there we go. Good girl. So she's definitely got some energy to her. Peaches, stop walking in front of me, bro. Oh, I bet she'd do a great middle, though. All right, we're gonna try it again. Peaches. It's a little trickier to do it the way that I'm doing it. You tilt up. Peaches. I need her to. There we go. Peaches, you gotta like face me, or else it doesn't work, buddy. All right. She's just not gonna respond to the negative reinforcement that way. She's too strong. And I don't know. I wouldn't feel right just like smashing it, like mashing the e-collar over and over. It's just too much. I suppose if I low stemmed it, like if I did like a low setting, that may work. Let's see. All right, Peaches, so we're gonna lower your e-collar down considerably, and I'm going to make you do this. All right? Come on. Nope. Come on. No. Oh, good girl. Okay, let's go. I'm just trying to like, I don't want to scare her though. Because the last thing you want to do is scare a dog. So like, for instance, suppression. You don't want to suppress her. And I'm on a fine line here. So I'm going to back up a little bit and let her kind of explore and open up. And then depending on how she's looking, we might go back and see like how she's processed the info. And the reason I say that I just don't think she gets it is because each time I pull up and she sits and she takes off, I don't see I see no body language signs that she's understanding it. I see that I put her in that position. If I get like really kind of like, then she'll hold it, but that's the only thing she's really understanding. She's not getting like when I say you gotta go into this position. So it's okay, again, pretty early on. But it's just something that I'm gonna have to, because I think if I did that to her 10 more times, I still might not get like a sit off just leash pressure only. Now let's go in the shade here and work on the sit. Alright. Peaches. Peaches. Alright. I'm going to turn this down to a very low setting, like 15 maybe. Alright, we're going to put this in my butt here. And we're just going to pull up. And doot, 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 doot. Come on. You got this. Okay, good girl. So I tried that. I've never done something like that before. We'll see if it works. She might just be confused. So let's give her. Hey, you're so cute. Oh yes, you are. Oh, you're so cute. You're the best parts of both of your breeds made in one dog. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, yes, you are. You're adorable. All right, let's try. Can't run away. Let's see how she how she handled the pressure this time. The pressure is also not moving her at all. Just she's strong like that, so it's not gonna work. So we gotta find a little bit of motivation or something. So that's what it is. I definitely prefer the pressure version because you can teach a sit like day one if they give into the pressure, but she just won't. So I'm not gonna keep doing that because that's wrong. Like doing, like, if I were to take it any farther, it would just feel a little bit too rough for me. And while some dogs may require a little bit more of a rough training, like a dog that maybe he's got a little give and is like, hey, I'll fight you, you know, like for instance, not that I haven't really worked, like I don't work with these dogs or something, but let's say you have a dog that hit the e-collar. Every time an e-collar, he goes to nip you. Well, then like kind of a rougher training. He's really tough. He won't move until like the e-collar's on 80. He's nipping if you hit it. Then that's probably just a really, like, not stubborn, but just a really strong dog that it takes a bit of like actual pressure. So with Peaches, she's strong, but she's not like a bad dog. She doesn't want to not listen. Her thing is just like she's just distracted. She's not overly engaged, and she's not 100% sure. And because I'm using it with the e-collar, I can't create sufficient pressure in a directional way to do it, to teach a sit that way. Because part of the reason that like medium-sized dogs and small dogs, when you go like that with the leash, you pull up on it, they sit because you're applying a directional input with that pressure, versus the e-collar on the side of the neck plus a pull-up is not the same if the leash is not applying the pressure. So I'm gonna try to release the freedom here. Peaches. Okay, go. And that worked great. So I spent a lot of time trying to do a negative pressure, like a pressure type thing, when in reality I could have just said, hey, you're not allowed to go explore unless you do it. And the release to freedom worked perfectly. The only thing that is dependent on is that your dog wants to be released to freedom. All right. Peaches, hey. Good girl. Oh, yes. Okay. Again. So, the good thing is I do think what we did with that e-collar did help her understand the posture that she needed to adopt. But at the same time, what's that? That release to freedom method would have saved me a little bit of time. It's all good though. I've had a lot of dogs lately that don't really do the release to freedom method as much, and they're more into like just honestly the pressure. Like they listen when you put the pressure on them. Because the dogs that I'm working on, right? I have 2 Goldens. I just had a doodle I was working with. Really nervous, like Chihuahua mix. And all those dogs will, when the pressure hits, their reaction is to like, oh, how do I get out of it? Let me sit. I think when Peaches feels the pressure, he's just kind of like, I don't know what to do with it. You're throwing all this pressure at me, and I really don't know what it is. So I'm gonna have to get the positions right, and then teach her through the sit. The pressure is something that we get out of, and it's not made to last forever. Peaches, sit. Good girl. Okay. And Peaches, sit. Okay. Oh, I dropped it, buddy. Good girl. Okay, let's go. Yeah, she'll be, honestly, like, now that I kind of know that's her thing, again, release to freedom is one of the easiest things because you don't need a treat with you. You don't really need any tools with you. All you need is literally like I'm going to be using the e-collar to like condition things. But if you look at it at its core and how the release to freedom works, to get a basic understanding of the commands, and in some case, semi-proof them. Semi-proof them. You only need a leash. That was a long thought out, so I'll say it again because I did break up my thought because I was like running out of breath and stuff. If a dog does respond very well to the release freedom, where you're like, hey, you can't move, you can't go anywhere, you're stuck with me, so you do what I need you to do. No sniffing. And that does work for them. At the very least, you'll get a basic understanding of the commands. And at most, you might be able to like semi-proof with it. And the cool thing is you only need a leash for it. So it's really nice. So again, we're going to do it again. Sit. Peaches, sit. 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 Okay. Good girl. Come on, let's go. Oh, good girl. Let's go. Oh. But to me, like, the biggest steps are no pulling, sit, and no pulling, sit, and what was the other one? If you get to no pulling, you get a sit. And I had a third thing I was going to say that I was working on with her. I just don't remember what it was now. You get a sit. Oh yeah, so if you teach the markers, so what we did here is we taught the markers, so we taught an OK marker, or I guess that's more of a release command, right? But we taught an OK command, we taught our markers, which are like our ant, right? And then on top of that, we also taught no pulling, right? So good loose leash. And start on a sit. And again, she'll do it each time. Peaches, sit. Sit. Come on, sit. So that was a little too high for her. Okay. Like, I would not go that high again. So I have been doing it on 30 and she didn't care at all. And so I was like, earlier I had it up to like 60 when we first got out here. And that was enough for her. Now 60 is too much. She's a little more sensitive to the e-collar. So I'm going to have it on about 45, 50. And if it's still too much for her, then we take it down in increments of 5. Because I have no desire to be out here freaking like cranking it up, making dogs scream in the park. some evil stuff right there. Peaches, of course, is also hot. You know, I'm hot. She's hot. Probably tomorrow. Or, no, tomorrow I'm not working, but Friday, you know, I'll probably take her inside some places. But you do typically want to start outside with her, or really any dog, because you want to get that pulling like nice and checked out, and some of your markers nice and checked out. That way you can control your dog in the store. If you can't control them, Peaches, stop. You gotta stop stopping, bro. Or else I'm gonna like have to. You wanna like lead me, and we're not doing that. Alright. Peaches, sit. Eh. Alright, see, I really don't want to hit the button. Eh. Sit. You gotta show her that is your form, okay? I know. Okay. You're so fluffy. I always feel like a little bad for the dogs on day one, just because I'm like, oh God. They're probably like, what the heck is happening? I'm terrified. This dude's like pulling up on me and being like, sit. So I always feel like just a little like bad for them, but you know. There's no real reason, I guess, to feel bad for them. It's just, for me, more of a thing of, like, this is the idea of, like, the, like, abusive trainer or whatever, you know what I mean? One's like, sit down, and like, just violently, like, e-collar or whatever. So anytime, like, I do that, I think because, like, I just really don't want to be that kind of person, that, I start to be like, am I going too much? And most of the time, I mean, like, pretty much every time, it's always, like, no, I have a little more space to go. Because I don't want to traumatize a dog. Especially you, Peaches. You're adorable. She definitely has a tendency to want to lead me, though. Which we're going to work on. It's a tendency that, I mean, it's not, like, strong. But some shepherds will do it, too, where they, like, walk in front of you. And it's also an anxiety thing. I don't think it's an anxiety thing with Peaches, though. Peaches is a pretty confident dog. Or at least semi-confident. You're like,